my name is Infamous Isaac. I'm here with a video on Fate Grand Order, and usually I would just come onto this game to show you guys like new servants that I got, because this gacha game is a game that I play frequently, and so just update you guys on the servants because I know some people may not be interested. Matter of fact, maybe most of you aren't interested, but it's just something fun I like to share. But regardless, I'm here to talk about Fate Grand Order's latest event. It's actually a rerun event, but Lady Reines Case files, right? The Rail Zeppelin. And usually, I would be updating you guys on servants that I got, but the only servant that I got from the paid summon was Summer Artoria, and it was just a dupe of her because I already had her before. And I tried to summon for Koyaskania of Dark. It did not work. I lost all my Saint Quartz. Now I'm saving up again to try to get Ryoma, because last time I summoned for him, I did not get him either. So now we're just trying to rebuild. I wanted to talk about this event because I genuinely like this event is so good, because I watched Lord Elmaloy's case files like 2 years ago, 3 years ago now probably, and I really enjoyed it. I like Waver. It was one of the main introductions to Fate for me besides like Stay Night and Zero. So before I played FGO, I was watching that as well, and it was just really good, you know. And so seeing this event come around, I was like, you know what? Let me give it a shot, you know, because I usually play events. Sometimes I skip the story because I don't have the time to just read through the entire story with school, work, and just stuff like that, private life. Sometimes it could be a little overwhelming, right? So I just skip the story sometimes, but this one, I could not skip it. I had to. Now on top of that, I had 20 days to play it, so it gives me a lot of time to play it. But regardless, this story, after having finished it, it's awesome. I genuinely love this story. It is one of my favorite events, definitely up there with Imaginary Scramble for me. And the reason why I like Imaginary Scramble is because it turned Captain into one of my favorite Fate characters ever. On top of that, Van Gogh is in this event too. So just like, man, that's so fire. But then with this one, it's a little different because Gray, Waver, and Rhaenys are in this event on top of a bunch of other Fate characters as servants. So it's just like, that connection makes it even better for me, because I know the IP that it's coming from. So the fact that it's an original story as well, and it's just super enjoyable, taking moments from Lord Elmaloy Chaos Files and just turning it into its own thing, but not like making it a complete departure, is like, man, this is so cool. I love it. And the story for me, it really grew into its own like in the second half of the story, where you start piecing things together and the mystery starts unraveling and you see all the pieces come together, how this was really an elaborate plan and all that. I'm not gonna spoil it, so don't worry. But if you like that type of stuff, I really recommend this one. But for anybody, I really recommend it because of the little side story that goes on during the main events of this event, because it's called the Rail Zeppelin for a reason. So all I'll say is that, but that little side thing that went on, when it finished, because the only way you can finish it is once you finish the main events of the event. So once I did that, I completed it, and man, like it was like 2 in the morning, like I think like yesterday and the day before, and I was just playing it, and good lord, like it hit on a personal and like emotional level. It cut, and it was so impactful that I just sat there and I was like, man, I have to make a video on this. It would be a crime if I didn't. On top of that, I wanted to make a video in general because I just haven't had the time to, so it kind of links up together. But I just really wanted to talk to you guys about this event because I really like it. I really enjoy it. Granted, like this event, it is a long one. It takes a lot of investment and a lot of time, but for me, because I was enjoying it, it didn't matter to me. So I just had fun all the way through. Like again, I finished it. Like I did all the quests. I got most of what I wanted from the shop. I'm still gonna keep playing, but regardless, like I don't have anything else to do. So with that aside, for the most part, I just really enjoy it. I would recommend it. It is grind heavy. There's still 7 days left, but you know, at the end of the day, it was just really fun. I like Lord Elmaloy, so I really recommend watching that show if you haven't. It's a really good show. And just overall, this was a great event. I just can't wait to see what the others have in store, because Grand Order has some good events. Like they have bad ones, they have stinkers, but overall, Grand Order takes time to make their events, and it's just really enjoyable. Like summer events, Goodas, Christmases, stuff like that, story events. They all are highlights of the year. Halloween, not so much for me. I don't really care. Events like these just make the wait between story events and like story updates just that much better. So regardless, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until next time, peace.